Oh, yes, sir. Hey, back at it again, guys. Listen, got us a little delicious little episode. We'll make this one quick, pack up some decent information in it. Got some banger XRP information. Got a video, obviously everybody's seeing it right now, of the new move called Hitting That Mitch McConnell. And actually, we've got an interview with the CEO, Charles Pizzle. One of the main reasons why I said I like him, and like I told you, at least on Fox, they get down to the nitty-gritty and keep it 100. Charles Payne basically just goes to show you how fraudulent these CEOs are in these meme stocks that retail held back from 3 years ago that have just basically bled the retail family out. But like I said, guys, many ways that you can make money, many plays, and many different days. We'll go over that. We'll also go over, let's see here. We're going to go over Ortex data, Nvidia new price targets, and then, like I said, I don't know if I already said it, but the XRP has some breaking news. But let's double tap down into it. But first, let's get a little intro action in here. All right. Let me make sure, because I just had to re-record this because I didn't pull the frame back. All right, we're good. We're Gucci. All right, let's get down to it. Yeah.
All right, folks, by popular demand, we're going to cover that Mullen lawsuit. Joining me now, in fact, Mullen Automotive
Guys,
Chairman.
I want y'all to see what a crook looks like. Just understand, but this is Wall Street. This is why I say this is not a little boy's game. This is not cheer pom-pom games anymore. This is, what do you have to offer? I'm in or I'm out. And realistically, anything that you're holding, not financial advice, needs to be those Teslas, Nvidias, mega cap, big names, somebody AMDs, Palantirs, actual companies. The meme thing of actually holding meme stocks, you'll get smoked. Now trading, oh yeah, we had another banger today that ran up 400%. We've been killing it in pre-markets, retail family. But like I said, let's tap down.
David Michery, along with Christian Attar.
Now notice how this guy never looks up at the camera.
Who's been on our show
and
before.
You're gonna watch this guy hit the Mitch McConnell.
Thanks for joining the show. For folks who aren't familiar with it and say, well, why would we be talking about a 60-cent?
Come on now, Mouse. Why would you do this to me now?
Stock. I do want to point out your average daily volume is 274 million shares a day. You've got quite a huge following of retail investors who have fallen in love with your stock. Many of them are disappointed. I want to talk to you about a series of things, but let's begin first and foremost with this lawsuit that you have against these brokerage firms. What are you alleging here?
Well, we've sent a loud and clear message to the world that we're not going to stand by and allow illegal short selling of our stock, and hopefully we can be the change that makes things.
The guy's so dumb, but like I said, guys, this should sound familiar. AMC should sound familiar with GTII. Same with Mullen, but these guys have reverse split maybe 70 billion. Like, sorry, I'm not saying 70, I said maybe like, but it's been like 6 different reverse splits, like 100 for one, 200 for one, like.
Different here, and gets people to pay attention to what's going on.
Now, Charles Payne sets him up. He thinks Charles Payne is going to give me an easy question.
Companies out there that have to deal with this on a day-to-day basis. Wes Christian, who is
down 24% on the last week.
Entire lawsuit, could elaborate as to the merits of the lawsuit.
Wes, without adjudicating it, the whole thing here, of course, I know that you've helped these sort of situations before. Are you alleging that these firms are doing it, or that they're just simply allowing it to happen?
No, Charles. Well, first, Charles, thank you for having me back again, buddy. We appreciate it. I know this is a passionate subject for you, too. What we're alleging, simple version, is the defendants in this case illegally violated Rule 15C33, which is the customer protection rule, as well as Rule 14B1, both of which stem out of them either short selling shares illegally by not having a proper borrow. Why? Because they were using customers' accounts, which violates Rule 15C33, and in doing so, and knowing that there's going to be shares coming and these conversions that happened.
Right.
And then when those conversions happen, they use those shares to repay their customer
stock in the last 6 months, 98%.
Account shares, or similarly, they illegally lent those shares to someone else that did short selling. What we
Hey,
do
how'd they
know,
get the
Charles,
shares?
is just to give you some basic optics, 65 million shares failed to deliver in June of 2023. We have
65 million shares failed to deliver on Mullen, guys. Now, mind you, the CEO was the one reverse splitting and giving all the shares.
verified from the brokers, the defendants in this case, Charles, own records that they sent to Broadridge, that they had 19 million to 54
Down 99% on the year.
million shares
They've
of
lost
imbalances.
almost 100%.
What that means is they reported more shares that they had beneficially owned than they had at the DTC. That's what we call imbalances.
Right. Okay.
Once those are ongoing and systemic, then it's signs of illegal short selling.
All right. By the way, we reached out to all of these firms. Schwab got back to us. I'll read their statement. This lawsuit spins an outlandish conspiracy theory that blames Schwab for the performance of Mullen stock, but the complaint is long on salacious allegations and short on truth. The truth is that Schwab always acted professionally, legally, and ethically in this manner. David, let me go back to the company. A lot of concerns about your salary, the losses. I went through the last quarter. One thing that jumped out at me on general and administrative spending, $31 million. Just as a business itself, why are you spending $31 million on SG&A costs and things like that?
Now watch this, guys. The question was, so they've got 55 million, just so I can give you context. They got $55 million total raised, right? From all the reverse splits, just wreckage. They invested $22 million into their development and research, and $31 million to their administration. Him and his cohorts. $31 million.
We're a growing business. Obviously, this is a space where it's very expensive to get a vehicle into production.
Yeah, that's the research and development side. I got you, but the general and administrative costs to me are just outlandish. And particularly, here's the thing. People are saying you've taken a lot of money. You paid yourself a lot of money. And this kind of spending, it just doesn't make sense for a small company like yours.
Well, and
guys, look at this. Operating expenses, general and administration. So whatever they want to spend it on and to themselves. $31 million. Their research and development for the company and the cars. They spent $22 million. How do you send yourself more money than you're sending for the company that you got the money for? That's not even provided by you. How do we know? The vehicle sales for 2023, this mouse about to piss me off. $308,000 they made from vehicle sales in 2023. 300,000. That's like 6 Teslas. That's like 7 Teslas, right? Cost of sales was $248,000. It cost them $248,000. Y'all, you cannot make this up. It cost them $248,000 of the $300,000 that for them to sell the vehicle. For them to make it, it cost them $248,000. For them to make $300,000. So that means they had a gross margin of let's call it $60,000 was what the profit was on the company this year. But they're paying themselves $31 million in bonuses. Now, Charles is about to get down to this. And last year they paid themselves $10 million in bonuses and only went $7 million to research and development. Mind you, there was no revenue last year.
In relation to, let's say, compensation,
Mitch McConnell,
whatever compensation that was
he's trying to act, he's going to act like the camera froze.
Me and my employment contract are compensation pursuant to awards were given, and
David, can you hear?
Now, I want y'all to understand what he just said. Me and my pursuants were awarded compensation because of, and then he's trying to act like the camera's frozen, but he's so stupid. It's like he's looking over at the camera to see if it's still recording him. And then he's trying to look off in the corner because he has no idea. Let's get that last portion back.
And, me and my employment contract are compensation pursuant to awards were given. And
David, can you hear me? All right, you're fading out, and I've got 20 seconds. One last thing: these stock splits.
Charles ain't playing with.
I've read your firm. What the firm is saying is that these stock splits were done to stay compliant with Nasdaq listings, but every time you split your stock, it becomes fodder for the shorts. I mean, when you go 1 for 25 and then authorized 1 for 100, you do 1 for 9. We know that the shorts pounce. So, folks, it looks like we're having some audio issues with David. We're running out of time. We'll pick this up again. We want to go over these stock splits, which to me are just nuts. They're nuts. All you're doing is helping the shorts. We'll also talk about the role of dark pools because it really seems nefarious to me.
Hey, listen, y'all can't hate on Charles Payne. Y'all can hate on whoever you want to. You can't hate on Charles Payne. But this is just the fact of what I'm telling y'all. That old strategy is gone, guys, and they've been hitting you with the same merry-go-round. Oh, yeah, we're for the retail. Come on in. Reverse split. Reverse split. The way that this strategy should be going, let's see here. This is what we did this week with the retail, the real apes. Just an inside joke for that guy. So the real apes this week, let's see here. Got in this play on the, we'll see here. Yep, right around here. No. Yep, right around here. So on the 18th, jumped in that play. Multi-day runner, we ran it up from a low of $11, let's call it 10, to 2 days ago to $93. So it was our high that we ran it from. Then we followed that up with this play, ICCT, which we took from 90 cents to $41. That was yesterday. Also today, and I didn't actually partake in this one, but I was watching. They took the stock up from $10 to $90 one day. What I'm involved in and bought in the after hours tonight, Invos, pop of 69%. This is retail power. These are apes. But this is the strategy. Hit them. Ow. Hit them. Everybody, same move. Hey, guys, this is everybody's on stock screeners. You go in that Webull. If you don't have Webull, go click the Webull, go to the description, go set you up an account, get us some free shares, use that referral, get us some free shares. But down in the feeds of these stocks, these top gainers that are popping up 340%. We're talking and we're doing this. This is the strategy. This is how money is made now with retail in meme stocks. But sitting up in a play like this, getting smoldered to the ground, and like I said, we can't even make fun of them because it happened to us at AMC. Not to this level. They got stock split so much that the price reflects $4,500. Guys, this ain't never been over $30 in real before that first split. They lost all their money. But AMC ain't too far off. Sitting around $1 now. The stock is at $12.58. What's that? Somewhere around like $1.50 in real value. Hey, something to keep our eyes on, but pulling on through Ortex data. We're looking at a short interest day of 13%, free flow alone 19.25, which is a slight increase. But like I said, guys, they've got so many shares right now, and we're going to go over that just so everybody knows. Like I said, not tell you buy, hold, or sell, but you going over here, we're going to make sure you're informed. Shares on loan, 27.18 million. Days of cover, 4.57, so a tick back down. Cost of borrow, 15.8, utilization at 81%. Pulling on through Ortex, not Ortex, but Stockle Tracker. They recent last bar was 3.2 million shares at 9.6. Guys, these people populate over 30 million shares a day at really a 10% cost base, 9% cost base. They have deflated the pressure off the stock. They have deflated the pressure off the stock. Still sitting on the threshold security list as of yesterday. We'll see tomorrow if we're still on it today. Guys, this is we're somewhere like 50 days, 51 days on the threshold security list. This is absurd and just proof and indicator that this is us versus them. Don't forget that. All these people that AMC will lead the way. Okay, all right, dude. AA will take me to the okay, all right, guys. Especially anybody that's been here for 3 years now, it has the same thought process as me. If you've been in this debauchery, this manipulation for the last 3 years, I am cutthroat at this point. I'm dead inside for meme stocks and CEOs. I'm dead inside. We go in the morning, smash them out. Come the next day, smash them out. And this is the first time, and like I said, I'm not gonna act like I've been doing this for years. I really started doing this about 5 months ago. Really went heavy the last couple of weeks. I made $3,000 this week, guys, off of $300. Realistically, off the guy, I mean, we bought the families down there. Hey guys, check this one out. Hey, this one's a mover. You're going on the daily screeners, using those charts, easy money. You got 4 day trades for us. The 5th is pattern day trade. So that means you can go in and out 4 times on the trade. You go in that thing, ride it up. If it starts to kind of come down on that one day, hey, out. But if they've been kind of multi-day, it goes to the next day, set your stop loss, cruise control. Till it gets to them, you're like, oh yeah, I'm out. Easy money. But like I said, put it on through. What should have been good news, Taylor Swift is actually debuting her Taylor Swift movie tour. So she's doing a film tour. And select AMC, of course, that information comes out, and what correlates with that? A sell-off. Guys, you cannot make this up. And everybody that's been here, do y'all know what we call these candles? It's a crime candle. This is algo suppression. Started off green, ended up flashing red, down about 110 basis points, or 1.10% on the day. Come back down. It was a height of 14.39. People started getting excited. I was like, guys, they have 500 plus million shares, 400 plus million shares that we know of, right? When they're going to let it go, you'll know when they'll let it go, and they haven't finished crushing it down enough for them to even let it go, because they're going to maximize that ride. Put it on through. Tapping in with our Nvidia. How high can Nvidia stock rally? And now again, this is a let's see, where is that? All right, and I don't know how to say this, Rosenblock. But these are the people that analysts that put price targets. They had the price target of 600, 800, and all that as well. New price target. Wall Street analysts went to overdrive to raise the stock's price target after earnings report. Rosenblatt raised its target to a new street high of $1,100, which implies a potential upside for 128% over current levels. Analyst Hans Mussman said the note, Nvidia's epic print and guide 2 quarters in a row is simply unprecedented and just getting started. If Mussman's predictions come to fruition, Nvidia's market cap would surpass $2 trillion, a club that only Apple and Microsoft are currently members of. Guys, that is what you want to be buying your money in. I trade the meme stocks, but as far as where I'm going to rest my money and can rest my head, I'm going to rest my head on a company that can make $2 trillion. I'm going to rest my company on that $2 trillion. Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, HBAR, XLM, Apple, Amazon, AMD, Intel. Guys, play the game. You need to start building that generational wealth and trading over here. Because like I said, we bring those trades to the channel so that people can jump in. Like I said, I jumped in the Invos. Y'all take a track of that just so y'all can see how this money actually moves. Put it on through. Boom. Banger news. XRP. Banque de France. The Central Bank of France has reportedly discussed XRP and Ripple for the launch of central bank digital currency, CBDC. The central bank digital currency is planning to prefer XRP over Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let me see. I think actually I'm going to have 5 in caramel. I want 6 of them in mocha latte with the long hair. The ones that look like they're from Barbados. Let me get 2 thoughts from Miami, 1 from Nebraska, because I know she ain't been nowhere. And let me get 7 from Nigeria. Put them on the yacht. Put them on the yacht. Don't ask any questions. Put them over there. Put them over there. Guys, listen. The time is now. The greatest generational wealth transfer under play. Play with yourself if you want to. You better know something. All this is blowing up. You got the celebration happening next month on the 29th. I wonder what they could be celebrating. Hey, come on now. All right, put it on through. Y'all's government. This is what I was saying with the other guy. This is in the movie called Hitting That Mitch. The Mitch McConnell. Watch me hit that Mitch McConnell. That's hitting that Mitch McConnell, guys. Look at what they would call, I guess, what we're calling a government official.
What are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election in 2026.
That's
Guys, this is dementia.
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026? All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute. Senator. Penny.
And I don't know if this is some smelling salts. If they hit that man with that adrenaline pump, if they hit him with that Man in Black, but this guy always comes out and snap him out of it. But what is he holding on his hand? What's this right here? Hey, Mitch, look over here.
okay.
Somebody else have a question? Please speak up.
People in the crowd is like, no, we're good. We're good. That's enough. That's enough, Mitch. That's enough. Guys, wild things. This is what they call the Richmond of north of Richmond. This is the guy that they're paying millions of dollars to. Hell, let me do that job. I can do that. Hey, would you like to explain the recent printing of money? I'm all right. I'll be back. It's just like, I'm like, why is he holding this position still? God, at 99 or whatever his age is, hey, you shouldn't even be able to hold it at this age. I'm sorry. That's just too old. That's too old. You're supposed to be sitting down somewhere at this point, man. Listen, hey, much love to y'all family. Hey, I appreciate all the support from y'all boys. Y'all know we're going to bring back another one on Friday before we go into this long weekend because I am getting a lot. Okay, I'm just telling you, much needed weekend. Great successes. We're growing. We're getting better as investors. We're getting better as traders. But like I said, above all, guys, this stuff is all interesting to me, and especially those that are holding the XRP, XLM, XRP, XLM, and what's the last one? There's one more X. It's just slipping my mind. And realistically, H bar. Hell, if you own Bitcoin too. But realistically, XRP, that's going to be a game changer. But also understand there are many ways to make money in this market. Same with how to roast the last guy. You have day trading, swing trading, and long term. That's all your tools to be an investor. You don't have to pick one. You use them all separately, or realistically, you can use them all on the same play if you want to, one way or the other, to make your money and keep that boat afloat. And then that money that I made, I push that into my long terms, guys. This is a strategy, but you got to have some strategy. This don't be a Mullen. Don't get Mullen. We already got Mullen, realistically, but don't let AA bury you. If this stock isn't going to bring you fruits, you got to make it bring you fruits. And that's not saying incite no war or some violence like that, guys. I'm talking about through stock. Hey, I don't need no problems, all right? We're feds, I ain't got nothing to do with it, okay? But listen, guys, much love to y'all boys. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all boys already know what's next. Absolutely. I'm about to go crazy in that gym. I got to get these ladies something to hold on to, all right? You hear me? But first, just drop that bass. Yeah!